When a cut of Iberico pork looks this good in the pan, you know it's gonna taste good on the inside. Hey everybody, Johan Magnusson here, Big Swede Barbecue. Today we're making Iberico pork and peas with Iberico pork loin from Campo Grande. The first thing that we want to do is prepare all the other ingredients that goes into this dish. So let's start with that. We're gonna finely dice a couple of slices of really thick bacon. We want to saute these in butter until they get crispy. Then we want to add a cup of green peas as well and saute for another minute or so. Then we can set this aside. We want to pour 4 cups of chicken broth into a pan. When boiling, we want to quickly blanch 1 pound of green peas. After a minute, remove them from the pan. Then we're going to place them in a blender together with 1 cup of the chicken broth and 3 tablespoons of butter. You want to blend this on high. Then we want to pass it through a sieve to create a smoother texture. We have 2 little gems that we want to cut in half and remove the outer leaves. We want to spray them with some fat, and then we're going to season them with an herb seasoning. We're using our Big Swede Barbecue Badass Veggie Boost. We want to add some oil to a pan. Then we want to saute them first, cut side down until charred. And then we want to flip them over and cook for another minute or so. Now when we've prepped everything else, it's time to get rolling on the Iberico pork loin. So we got a beautiful Iberico pork loin here from Campo Grande. Let's open up the package and see what it looks like. We have a little bit of silver skin that we want to remove, and then we want to trim the edges so we have a rectangular cut. And look how beautiful this piece is. You can really understand why people call it the Wagyu of pork. We also want to split the pork loin into 2 steaks. We want to season it on all sides with salt and pepper. We're using our Big Swede Barbecue Badass Texas Boost. We want to pour a couple of tablespoons of olive oil into a medium hot pan. Then we're going to start searing the Iberico pork loin. You want to turn them over so all the sides get a nice sear. When they're sitting at an internal temperature of about 100 degrees, you want to add 3 tablespoons of butter, a couple of sprigs of thyme and rosemary, and some crushed garlic cloves. Now we're going to continue cooking the Iberico pork loins while basting until they reach an inner temperature of 130 degrees. And look at the amazing color on these pork loins. We want to let them rest for a couple of minutes. After resting, we're going to slice each steak down the middle. And look at this, perfectly cooked. We want to start plating by adding the green pea sauce on the plate. Then we want to place the peas and bacons in 3 clusters. We want to add 2 of the little gems. Last but not least, we're going to add 2 pieces of Iberico pork loin. And then this easy to make but very, very flavorful dish is ready to serve. And that is how I make this super simple Iberico pork and peas with Iberico pork loin from Campo Grande. And I think I've waited long enough. It's time to take a little sample. So here we go. Wow. The Iberico pork loin, juicy, moist, perfectly balanced with the peas. And then you have a little bit of saltiness from the bacon and a crunch from the little gems. This is really good. I hope you try it at home. Happy grilling. Iberico pork, the best pork in the world.